go to the bureau de change, okay? You go meet them, oh, I want to buy $100, they will let you know their exchange rate and you're going to buy it from them. Now, bureau de change is an intermediary. Bureau de change is an intermediary between you and the bank, okay? So the same way online, the broker is an intermediary between you and the foreign exchange market, okay? So for you to trade in the foreign exchange market, you need a broker, all right? You need a broker. Then thirdly, you need a good internet, very important. You need good internet for you to trade. Please help me lock that door when you're going, okay? Thirdly, you need a good internet for you to trade in the foreign exchange market, guys. The business we are doing right here is an online business, 100% online business, okay? So you are not going to be opening any physical shop here, all right? What you need is your phone and your data. Your phone and your data, please. So don't give excuses, oh, I don't have credit, oh, I'm going to off my data. No, your data is your instrument, is your tool, all right? Who is this? Be ready to ensure that you have your data always up and running so you can get the best out of this section, and also from the trainings, and also from whatever when you start trading. All right, so now here is Metal Trader 4. Like I said, Metal Trader 4 is a trading platform, okay? And on Metal Trader 4, we have currencies. You can see the currencies that we have here. And that brings me to the fact that for you in the foreign exchange market, we have 8 major currencies that are traded in the foreign exchange market. We have 8 major currencies that are traded in the foreign exchange market. We have USD, that's United States dollars. We have JPY, that's Japanese yen. We have AUD, the Australian dollars. We have CAD, that's Canadian dollars. We have NZD, that's New Zealand dollars. We have Swiss franc, that's CHF. We have Euro, that's EUR, and we have GBP, that's Great Britain pounds, guys. Those are the 8 major currencies that are traded in the foreign exchange market. Now, if you want to trade, you don't just trade USD alone. You don't just trade JPY alone. You don't just trade Euro alone, okay? You have to pair them, all right? They need to come in pairs. All right, they need to come in pairs. Now, let me give a typical example. If you want to travel, what you want to do is you want to go to Bureau de Change, right? Let's say you want to go to the US, you want to go to Bureau de Change. You say, oh, I want to buy dollars, okay? But what do you take there? You take there, you hold Naira, okay? You're going to say, oh, I want to sell my Naira to buy dollars, okay? So that means for you to trade in the foreign exchange market also, you need 2 currencies to trade with, okay? Without 2 currencies in play, Forex cannot come into place. Forex cannot occur. You cannot transact in the foreign exchange market without 2 currencies. And that is why on my screen, you're going to be seeing all these currencies in pairs, all right? Anytime those currencies come together, we call it currency pair. Anytime these 2 currencies comes together, we call it currency pair, all right? So anytime this, I'm going to come again, anytime these 2 currencies come together, we call it currency pair, all right? So you can see on my screen, we have Euro USD, USD JPY, GBP USD, USD CHF, Euro GBP, and so on, okay? And so on. And also, before I move forward, I need to also let you know that aside from these currencies, we have some other things that are traded, that is gold, silver, indices, commodities, and so on. Commodities, oil is also traded, cryptocurrency is also traded. Cryptocurrency is BTC USD, all right? So we have a lot of other things that are also traded in the foreign exchange market. Now guys, so looking at looking at USD JPY, looking at GBP USD, all right? So guys, I need to let you know that we have something we call every currency that is on the right, on the left hand side, and we have something we call every currency on the right hand side, okay? On the right hand side. Now, euro, in the instance of Euro USD, euro is called my base currency. Every currency that you see on the left hand side is called the base currency, while every currency that you see on the right hand side is called the quote currency. Euro is my base currency, why USD is my cold currency. All right, I'm going to come again. Every currency you see by your left hand side is called the base currency. Every currency that you see on your right hand side is called the cold currency. Now I'm going to ask you guys this question now. Looking at USD JPY, which is my base currency, which is my cold currency? Can somebody type it into the chat box? Can I get somebody type it into the chat box? Looking at USD JPY, which is my base currency, which is my cold currency. Amazing, Michael, amazing, amazing. I can see Messi saying USD, Michael saying USD, John saying USD, amazing. Oyetode, amazing. Baba, I'm sorry for pronunciation. Now the cold currency is what? What is the cold currency? What is the cold currency? JPY is the cold currency. Yes, let's go, guys. All right, now that you know that, okay, now that you know that, all right, that you know that for us to actually trade, two currencies needs to come into play, and the first currency is called the base currency. The second currency is called the cold currency. All right, so look, these two numbers. All right, these two numbers, those are what we call the bid and the ask price. Okay, the bid and the ask price. Now, what is the bid price? The bid price is the amount of money that your broker is willing to, to buy the base currency to sell your cold currency. I'm going to come again. The bid price is the amount that your broker is willing to buy your base currency to sell your cold currency. Now, what is the ask price? Okay, the ask price is the price that your broker is willing to sell the base currency to buy your cold currency. So that will bring us to the fact that what we do in the foreign exchange market is simply buying and selling. Is simply buying and selling. Now, what I want to go into now is, why do we buy and why do we sell? All right, why do we buy and why do we sell? All right, so guys, now let me just give us a typical example. About 3 months ago, dollar was 350 naira per dollar as at exchange rate. Okay, it was 350 naira per dollar. Now, if you presently dollar is at 470, around 470. If you all knew that dollar was going to appreciate, what would you have done 3 months ago? Can somebody type it in the chat box? What would you have done 3 months ago? What would you have done 3 months ago? If you knew that dollar is going to appreciate, exactly, you would have bought. You would have bought. Exactly. You would have, you would have bought. You would have even asked your dad, your friends, can you borrow me naira so I'm going to pay you, even if you want even if you want interest, I'm going to give you, because you know what you're doing, because you are thinking like an investor. All right, everyone that we have on this call, you need to start thinking like an investor, because that is how you can survive in this market. All right, so that is why we buy, guys. The reason why you're going to buy is because you know that exchange rate is low, and you know that it is going to what? Appreciate. You know it is going to appreciate. All right, so guys, the reason why we buy is because exchange rate is low. So if you had bought dollar at 350 naira per dollar, that was how do we enter trade on the phone? Today, please don't move faster than your shoes, okay? You need to understand before we move to the next step. All right, so guys, if you know that, now that you know that, oh, dollar was going to appreciate, you would have what? You would have bought at low price, and guess what? When dollar appreciates to 740, what would you do? You are going to sell. All right, so that brings me to the fact that we buy when exchange rate is low, and we sell when exchange rate is high. Can somebody type in I buy low, I sell high into the chat box? Can somebody type in I buy low, I sell high? I buy low, I sell high. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. Exactly. The more you sing this to yourself, the more you remember, the more you understand the rule. Guys, this is the simple rule of the market. This is the simple rule of the exchange, of the foreign exchange market. We buy low and we sell high. Okay, you don't want to ever find yourself buying when exchange rate is high. Okay, a lot of people, they come into this market because they feel, oh, what we do is just we buy and we sell. They just go into the market and trade and they lose their money. They start saying, oh, Forex is not working, Forex is not for me. It's simply because you are not following the basic rules. All right, now that you know that you buy low, you sell high. Okay, the next thing is you want to identify when the exchange rate is low and when the exchange rate is high. That is when your technical analysis come into play. That is when your fundamental analysis come into play, guys. All right, so now that we understand this first place, the first screen, what I'm having on my screen, you understand why we buy and why we sell. All right, then I'm going to click on the next icon. Okay, the next icon, all right, the next icon on my MetaTrader 4 is what is displaying to me what we call the chart. Is displaying to me what we call what? The chart, guys. The chart is simply the graphical representation of exchange rates. Guys, I can remember about 3 years ago when I was about getting started in this whole thing, I saw this chart, I was just like, oh my God, what is this? What is this? I didn't understand, but I was told that this is how money is made. Immediately I heard this is how money is made, I had to understand. I had to force myself to understand. All right. So guys, simply, the chart is simply what? It's simply the graphical representation of exchange rates. All right. So guys, you notice on the chart, we have some green and some red. We have some green and some red. We have some green and some red. All right. So on that chart, okay, anytime I am seeing that there's a formation of green going up, all right, anytime I see there's a formation going up, well, that means exchange rate is appreciating. All right, that means exchange rate is appreciating. Anytime I see this, all right, looking at this, that means exchange rate is going up. That means exchange rate is going up. All right, anytime I see a movement downward like this, anytime I see a movement downward like this, okay, that means exchange rate is coming down. Okay, that means exchange rate is coming down. Okay, so you would notice that the red candles are the one always bringing the exchange rate down on my own screen presently. All right, for those people who just downloaded Mt4, all right, you're going to be seeing white and black candles. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Don't get it twisted. All right, it doesn't matter. All right, so here the red candle is my sell. The red lines that you're seeing is my sell candles. Okay, on this chart we have two types of candles. Whatever you're seeing on my chart is what? The buy candles and the sell candles. Any candle that is moving upward is your buy candle, and any candle that is moving downward is your sell candle. Guys, I'm going to come back again. Any candle that is giving you a momentum upward, all right, are the candles that we call the buy candles. Any candle that is giving you the momentum downward are the candles that we call the sell candles. Okay, so anytime I have a buy candle formation upward, that means exchange rate is appreciating. And anytime I have a sell candle formation downward, that means exchange rate is depreciating. Remember again, I said what we have here is just the graphical representation of exchange rate. It's just the graphical representation of exchange rate. All right, so the third icon is the icon where you see, I call it my my trade display. Okay, I call this place my trade display, okay? Because anytime I pick any trade, this is where I am going to be seeing it running, okay? I will see my running trade here, okay? This is where I'm going to see my running trade around here, around here. So if I enter a new trade, you're going to see it running around here, here, okay? So this is where I personally call this place my trade display, okay? Now let us take a look at what we have. We have balance, we have equity, we have free margin, we have margin level, and we have margin. All right, what is your balance, guys? Your balance is the amount of money that you have in your account before you pick any trade, okay? So before you pick a trade on your metal trader 4, you have a certain amount of money there before, okay? The money that was there before you pick any trade is your balance. All right, now what is equity? The next one, what is equity, guys? The equity is okay, let me make it let me just, all right, your equity is your balance plus your running profits or minus your running loss. Okay, I'm gonna make that explanatory. Now look at my balance here. My balance is 4,565.27 cents. All right, look at my equity. My equity is 4,556 4,569.60 cents. All right, so now you notice that my equity is higher than my balance. Now why is that so? It's because of my running trade. In my running trade I have a profit running of $4.41. so this $4.41 is added to my balance to give me my equity. All right, assuming I have a running trade in minus, it will be minus from my balance to give me my equity. All right, so now that is why I said your equity is your balance plus or minus your running trade. Okay, now we have the free margin. The free margin is the amount of money that you have to enter a new trade. All right, the amount of money that you have left to enter a new trade. All right, so I'm going to go straight to margin level, guys. Anytime you are in trade, okay, anytime that you are in trade, guys, you want to ensure that your margin level does not go below 100%. You want to ensure that your margin level does not go below 100%, guys. If it start going below 100%, if it start going below 100%, that means you are in a lot of trade, you are in a lot of loss trade. That means you have a lot of trade that are in loss. In that, okay, you never want to find yourself wanting. All right, so guys, anytime you probably by mistake you find that yourself in that situation, what you want to do is you want to start closing your trade from the lowest loss, because if you don't do that, your broker will start closing your trade from the highest loss. All right, your broker will start closing your trade from the highest loss. All right, so please do not find yourself in such situation. What will make you find yourself in such situation is when you over leverage, is when you enter trades with big lot size, is when you enter too many trades. Okay, so you don't want to find yourself in such, in such a situation, guys. It is all about process. It's all about you following the process, you being patient, and you're going to definitely profit here. In Forex, we have 3 P's. It's all about process, patient, then you profit. Process, patient, then you profit. Now, the next icon is the icon where you're going to see your history. Okay, now I'm on the 4th icon. That's the 4th icon, is the icon where you're going to see your history, the history of the trades that you've entered. Okay, so the amount of money that you've made for the day, you're going to see it here. So in your history, you can do history, your daily history, you can do your weekly history, you can do your monthly history, you can do 3-month history, and you can also customize your history. Okay, so for your history, whatever trade that you picked, you can, you can just come here and you see it here. So now, for instance, if I close this trade, if I close it now, if I click on close, all right, if I close the trade, you can see now it has already come to my history. It has added up to my history, and it's made a profit of $8 for the day, for now. All right, so guys, if what I've explained so far, before I move into the next one, if what I've explained so far, is clear, can you type in clear, clear, clear into the chat box? Can you type in clear, 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 clear into the chat box? Amazing, amazing, good and amazing. Let's go, guys, let's go. Great, 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 great. Let's go, guys. Amazing. I have great students in the house. All right, guys. So let's go to the next, let me check my timetable. All right, my itinerary. All right, so we've gone through introduction to Metal Trader 4. We've explained, the reason why we buy and we sell. And also, all right, now the next thing we are going to explain is how to enter a trade on your Android or iPhone. Okay, all right, so now if I want to enter a trade, guys, what I just do is I come to my first icon. Okay, I'm going to come to the first icon. All right, on my first icon, this is where I see all my currency pairs, Now, for those people that just downloaded Metal Trader 4, like I said, you need to register with a broker, link your broker to your Metal Trader 4. That is how you're going to get more currency to trade with. And if you click on this plus here, you're going to see more things that you can trade. If I click on Forex, you're going to see more pairs that I can click on. If I click on, for instance, I click on, let me come to indices. Sorry. If, for instance, I click on GL30 and I go back here, it will add up to, can you see GL30 here? All right, so guys, for those people that are looking for what currency pair or the other to trade, this is where you come to. You just click on it and it is going to add on. Now, for those iPhone users, beside this currency pairs, you will see a plus. All right, so if you want to add any pair to your front, to the quote page, all you just need to do is click on the plus and it is going to get added, guys. How do you enter a trade? Now, give us an example. For instance, if you're given a signal, okay, if you're given a signal that, okay, buy Euro USD, okay, if you're giving a signal that you should buy Euro USD, and you're giving some parameters, definitely you're going to be giving stop loss, take profit, and so on. At times, your take profits could be 1, 2, 3. All right, what do you need to do? The first question you want to ask yourself is that, what currency pair do I want to trade? Once you get that, what are you going to do? You're going to come here, you're going to come and look for the currency pair that you're asked to trade, which is what? Euro USD. Now, once I click on Euro USD, I'm going to see new order, open chart, symbol, and so on. For iPhone users, you're going to see trade. Instead of new order, you are going to see trade. iPhone users, hope you're listening to me. Instead of new order, you're going to see trade. So you're going to click on trade. I am going to click on new order. All right. So now that I've clicked on new order, guys, now I have on my screen market execution. I have the lot size. I have my area for stop loss and take profit. For iPhone users, you definitely see this one as stop loss. You see this one as take profit. Okay, you see this one as stop loss. You see this one as take profit. It's always written clearly for you guys. But for Android users, what this is 0.01 means is what? Stop loss. That is where you put in your stop loss. That is where you put in your lot size. Sorry about that. That is where you put in your lot size. The red line is where you put in your stop loss, while the green line is where you put in your take profit. All right. So guys, now when you want to enter a trade, the first thing you ask yourself is, what pair am I asked to trade? You come here, you click on it. Once you click on it, it brings you here. Now, I'm not supposed to take this aspect, but for the purpose of this explanation, I need to let you know that there are two ways you can enter a trade. we have pending order and we have instant execution. Instant execution means that you want to buy at the current price of the market. Okay, you want to buy at the current price of the market. You want to go into the market. You want to buy now. All right, you want to buy now. That is what instant or market execution means. Why pending order means that, oh, you want to buy at future price. You want to buy at future price. All right. So now the next thing that you want to do is, oh, you want to put in the right lot size. You want to put in the right lot size. And that is what is going to bring me to the fact that, guys, we have 3 types of lot size. Okay, we have 3 types of lot size. Guys, if you can take a screenshot, if you can take a screenshot of what I have on my screen here, take a screenshot of this. It's really going to help you. It's really going to help you. Okay, we have 3 types of lot size. We have the micro lot size, we have the mini lot size, and we have the standard lot size. Okay, we have the micro lot size. This is where I am talking from. Okay, all right, we have the micro lot size, we have the mini lot size, and we have what? The standard lot size. All right, what is micro lot size? Micro lot size means that you are going to be entering a trade with a 0.01 to a 0. Okay, micro lot size, it ranges from a 0.01 to a 0.09. What it means is that if I enter a trade, I am going to be making 10 cents per movement of the market. Per movement of the market, I am going to be making 10 cents. All right, per movement of the market, I am going to be making 10 cents. So that means if I use 0.02 per movement, I'll be making 20 cents. If I use 0.03 per movement, I am going to be making 30 cents. So that is why in brackets, I wrote that the micro lot size ranges from 0.01 to 0.09, and you're going to be making between 10 cents to 90 cents. All right, then the next lot size that we have is the mini lot size. The mini lot size ranges from 0.10 to 0.90, 0.10 to 0.90. Now, if you are using a 0.10, it means per movement of the market, each time the exchange rate appreciates by one step, all right, in Forex, we call it pip. All right, in Forex, we call it pip. Each time the exchange rate appreciates per pip, you are going to be making you are going to be making $1. Okay, per pip, you are going to be making $1. It's the same thing as per movement of the market, you are going to be making $1. So mini lot size ranges from 0.10 to 0.90. So per movement of the market, if you're using a 0.90 lot size, you're going to be making $9. If I'm using 0.20, guys, what am I going to be making per pip? What am I going to be making? If I'm using is 0.20, if I am using is 0.20, how much would I be making? Amazing. Michael, kudos to Michael, kudos to Oye today. Amazing. Great guys in the house. Amazing. Florence, let's go, guys. Temitayo, yeah, let's go. Yes, guys. Per pip, if you are using a 0.20, you're going to be making $2. Then the third type of lot size is standard lot size. Standard lot size ranges from 1.00 to infinity. All right, so we have 2 lot size, we have 10 lot size, we have 50 lot size, depending on your account. $10 per pip. If I'm using, should I making per movement of the market? If I'm using 4.00 lot size, how much should I be making per 40 per for 4.00 per pip is going to be $40 per pip. $40 per pip. Amazing. Let's go, guys. Amazing. All right, so now that's really important that you stay within your range based on your account size. it is highly important that you stay within your range based on your account size. All right, so if you have $100 account, please use the minimum lot size of a 0.01. The minimum lot size of 0.01. And if you are using a $100 account, use a 0.01 per trading time, okay, per trading time. If you have a $200 account, use 0.02 per trading time. If you have a $1,000 account, you can move to mini lot size of a 0.10 per trading time. All right, so guys, now that we understand that, okay, so I'm going to come back to my Metal Trader 4. Okay, I'm going to come back to my Metal Trader 4. So now imagine that I have a $100 account. Imagine that I have a $100 account. All I just need to do is leave it at 0.01. And what is the signal? The signal that I will have to enter, if it is a buy signal, all I just need to do is click on buy. All right, all I need to do is click on buy, and here I am, and here I am. Okay, here I am. Okay, all I need to do is click on buy. Okay, so once I click on buy, I am going to see my running trade here. All right, please, I'm going to go back to how you can enter a trade. First of all, you need to know the currency pair you want to trade. Is it Euro USD? Is it USD JPY? Is it this? Is it that? Okay, so once you know the currency, new is change my lot size. Okay, now if I have a $300 account, I can decide to use 0.02 or 0.03. all right, that's the first thing I need to do. The first thing is my lot size. And also remember, you also need to ask yourself, am I entering for a instant execution or a pending order? The next speaker is going to be talking deep into that. Okay, then the next thing I just want to do is it a buy or sell? Okay, immediately I click on sell, can you see that I have my running trade here? All right, I have my running trade here. So the last thing I'm going to be touching, let me go to my, the last thing I'm going to be touching is PIP. All right, the last thing I'm going to be touching is PIP. Guys, what is PIP? PIP simply means point in percentage. PIP simply means point in percentage. All right, so guys, I also want to let us know that we have our currencies. Okay, they are divided into we have major pairs. We have major currencies, we have crosses, and we have minors. Okay, we have major currencies, we have crosses, and we have minors. All right, so now when it comes to your PIP, okay, all right, your PIP with your major currencies. When I'm talking about major currencies, I'm talking about the USD, I'm talking about JPY, sorry, I'm talking about USD, I'm talking about AUD, I'm talking that I'm trying to explain. All right, so now for those majors, their PIP is the fourth number after the decimal point. All right, my PIP is the fourth number after the decimal point. For the major pairs I'm talking about, the PIP is the fourth number after the decimal point. The fourth number after the decimal point. All right, so you can see what I did. I said, e.g., my PIP is for 0.00 my PIP for a 0.001. Okay, 1 is my PIP. All right, 1 is my PIP. So now let us go to the Metal Trader 4. Guys, look at this number below. Look at this number below. Look at this number below. Okay, look at this number. Okay, it's 0.90391. Can somebody tell me what the PIP is here? Can somebody type the PIP into the chat box? Can somebody type in the PIP into the chat box? Remember I said for other pairs, when we talk about the Euro, GPP, and the likes, okay, what is the PIP in this number? What is the PIP? What is the PIP? Can somebody type it in the chat box? Exactly, 9. I said the pip is the fourth number after the decimal point. Don't get it twisted. Fourth number, the fourth number after the decimal point. Okay, 9 is my pip. So when I'm talking about pip in USD, okay, it is 9. 9 is the pip. 9 is the pip here. All right, 9 is the pip here. All right, but when we are talking about JPY, okay, let me enter a JPY trade. All right, look at JPY. Look at the JPY trade I just entered. Okay, they are special. 126.181. Can someone tell me what the? Okay, I'm not explaining JPY. Sorry. All right. Okay, for the JPY pairs, which are major crosses pairs, okay, they are major crosses, okay, they are major crosses currency, okay. The pip is the third number after the decimal point. The third number after the decimal point. The third number after the decimal point. So here is 0.0021. 2 is my pip here. 2 is my pip here, okay. The third number after the decimal point. So when we come here, looking at this number below here, 1, 2, 6.18. That's the pip. What is the pip in this number? The pip. What is the pip in this number? What is the pip? Remember I told you third number after the decimal point. Third number after the decimal point for JPYs. Third number after the decimal point. What's the pip? Exactly, 1. It's small. It is 1. It is 1. So do you know what you're going to do for me? Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of what I have here. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. This is really going to help you. This is really, really, really going to help you. So for this major, don't let me confuse you. Let me put this. JPY is also a major pair, but it is under the major. It is called crosses, okay? Major crosses. All right, major crosses. All right. All right. So now take a screenshot of this so you can look at it after. So now 1 is my pip here. If I'm looking for 9 pip, is 0.0 is 0.009. If I am looking for 10 pip, it's going to move forward. It's going to be 0.010. Okay, 20 pip is 0.0020. All right, so guys, you can just take a screenshot of what I have here, so you can look at it after the section. And of course, we are always open to questions. Okay, I believe that I've been able to do justice to my topic, to my own part of the training tonight. Like I said, all I was supposed to cover is introduction to MetaTrader 4, explaining what is buy and sell, how to enter a trade on Android and iPhone. We've already entered trades already. All right, and also how pip. All right, you already understand what a pip is. You can take a screenshot, like I said, and also lot size. We already know that we have 3 types of lot size: the micro, the mini, and the standard. All right, guys, if you've gotten value from this section, can I get some value? Can you blast my chat box with some value, guys? Guys, it has not ended. Okay, it has not ended. We still have a lot of value, guys. They say when the foundation is destroyed, what shall the righteous do? Guys, it is very important for us to ensure that you understand this, so that you know when things are happening in the technical, you know why it is happening. All right, so I'm super excited you all got value from this section. I remember my humble self, Fumilola. We're going to take questions, let's say after the section. Just take down your questions. Okay, take down your questions. After the section, we're going to take questions. Thank you very much. I super celebrate you all. I remain my humble self, Peace out. Awal, are you there?
Yes, I'm beautifully here. Yes.
All right, so let me do it the right way. Let me do it the right way, guys. But right now, I want to bring in my brother, my blood. Can you guys throw in some fire emojis with some 333, some super threes as I write on, as I pass on the ball to him for him to give us some amazing nuggets. Guys, it can only always get better, guys. Can you guys celebrate him as he wants to come into, this training now to give you some nuggets, guys? Yes, I can see you guys are super ready. Thank you.
Wow, awesome, man. I was on the corner and I was really learning too, guys. I was learning as Fumi was dishing out this value, guys. If you really appreciate what she just did for us, if you really appreciate the kind of value she has passed across now, let's give her the complete number 777 in the chat box, guys. Give her a 777 in the chat box. Let's give her a 7 to really show appreciation to her, guys. If we want to charge for this particular short training we're having right about now, guys, it's in thousands and thousands of naira, guys. You just need to appreciate what we are dishing out, guys, without collecting a dime, guys. Really appreciate you for me. Please, if you can stop your screen share, would appreciate that also. So, guys, we still have some few things to discuss before we round up the call today. All right, let me check my syllabus. I like to follow my syllabus. So we still have I'm still going to discuss on stop loss and take profit. And I'm going to talk on pending orders. Then I'm going to round up this call. Then we continue tomorrow. All right. So we have stop loss, take profit to talk about, and pending orders. So guys, please give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back. 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. All right. So to round up the call today, we're going to be talking about stop loss and take profit. And I'm going to tell you guys what pending orders is all about. Then we continue tomorrow. All right. So guys, it's been value upon value since we started this call, and I really appreciate everybody on the call. All right, and we really appreciate you for me also for what you have done for us. All right. So right about now, I believe we all have the basic understanding on how to enter trades, what stop losses are, what we're going to talk about binary tomorrow, definitely. We're going to talk about binary tomorrow, all right? So we understand what stop losses, we understand what lot sizes are, what the currency pairs that we have, a lot of basic stuff. We have good understanding on them that I believe everybody on this course should be able to know how to go into trades, all right? You should be able to take your Mt4 and go into trades. Now, before I go into stop loss and take profits, the Mt4 is the same for everybody. All right, the Mt4 is a trading application. All right, now if you've downloaded the Mt4 right now on your phone, all right, you could probably know how to go into trades. You could go into trades about. Usually, if you want to start trading, you need a broker account logged in into your Mt4. All right, you need a broker account, either a demo account or a live account. Well, demo account is an account that it has virtual money in it, but you can use it to practice in the market. While live account is you putting your money into the broker account. All right, whatever money you want to use to start to trade, you put it. All right, you put it into the broker account, and you start multiplying that, guys. Yeah, we have Mt4 also, but if you're the beginner, please don't complicate things for yourself. Right? A lot of people come into the Forex market and they just pretty much complicate things for themselves. If you are a beginner, stick to Mt4 and learn how to use the application and use it. Then when you go advanced, when you really understand the system, then you can start using Mt4, whatever you want to use to trade. All right. But I'm talking about what I believe everybody needs. All right. The Mt4, which Fumi has showed us, then how to actually, go into trades and everything. Now I'm going to talk about stop loss, take profit, then probably quickly I'm going to join on my phone to show you how to put that into your trades and all that, and then move on from there. So I'm going to share my screen now. All right. And I'm going to put up my notepad. Then we'll talk about stop losses and take profit. All right. Now, stop losses and take profit are what you use to manage your trade. Now, a lot of people will say forex market is risky, is that, is this. Now, the good thing about the forex, only if you are greedy. All right. The forex market is only the business that you can do, and you can have a calculated risk. All right. What do I mean by having calculated? You can know how much you would lose before going into a trade, and you can know how much you will lose. You will win before going into a trade. All right. So if I'm going to buy or sell Euro USD, for instance, right about now, I know how much I'm going to win if that trade closes, and I know how much I'm going to lose if that trade closes a loss. All right. And how are you able to do that? You're able to do that with your stop loss and your take profit. All right. For me, explain what lot sizes are for us. Lot sizes are what determines how much we make per pip. All right. So you could be making $10 per pip. Another person could be making $1 per pip. Another person could be making $0.1 per pip, depending on the lot size you are using. All right. And we should also explain pips to us. Pips is the price movement. The same way you have distance measured in kilometer. The same way you have time measured in seconds. All right. That is the same way price, forex market price, the exchange rate is measured in pips. The market moves from one price to another, the difference is what we call pips. All right. Now you need to understand stop loss and take profit. Whenever you go into a trade, let's say you are going in for a buy or a sell. Are we together? Let's say you are going in for a buy or a sell. You would always, put in limits. So if I'm going into a buy for Euro USD, I will say, okay, if this particular trade goes up to this point, all right, I'm okay with my profit. If it goes up in amount of pips, I'm okay with my profit. Or if it comes down with the amount of pips, I'm also okay with my loss. All right. Now, what you need to understand first is that your stop loss and your take profits, like I said, they are limits. But when you are going in for a buy, all right, the way we calculate it is different from when you are going in for a sell. All right, I'm going to come again. When you are going in for a buy, the way we calculate our stop loss and take profit, all right, is different from the way we calculate our stop loss and take profit for a sell. And because when you are buying, all right, when you are buying in the market, you expect price to go up. All right. So let's say you are buying at price 100. I expect price to keep increasing to 100, 101, 102, 103. That is when I'm going to make profit. If I buy at price 100 and price starts coming down to, let's say, price 99, 98, 97, I start losing some money. All right. So when I am buying, I expect that I'm going to take my profit when price goes up. All right. But if price should come down, I'm going to be losing. So I'm going to put my stop loss below. All right, so this is how you calculate it. So let's talk about the buy position first. Guys, I'm not going to look at the chat box for now. When I'm done, I'm going to answer your questions. So when I say you guys should put in your questions, you can start putting it. But for now, focus on what I'm teaching you guys. All right. So when I'm in a buy position, all right, when I'm in a buy position, when I'm in a buy position, how do I calculate my stop loss and take profits? I want this to be more bold. Okay. So when I'm in a buy position, my take profits, how do I calculate my take profit? Like I said, your take profits are your limit. That is where you want price to close you out automatically. So when you give the forex market the instruction, when you give your Mt4 the instruction, let's say I went in for a buy on Mt4, all right? I went over a buy on my Mt4. I can put in a price that when market gets to this particular price, take my profit for me, all right? But if otherwise, let me close out my loss. All right. So my take profit for a buy position, just have this formula at the back of your mind, or make sure you write it down, is your entry price. So you would always have an entry price in the market. All right. Plus the number of pips you want to make. All right. Make sure you write this down. While your stop loss is equals to your entry price minus number of pips you want to lose or you are willing to lose. All right. So that is it. Okay. While in a sell position, guys, in a sell position, it is the opposite. All right. It is take profits is equals to entry price minus number of pips you want to make. All right. Y stop loss is equals to entry price plus number of pips you want to lose. All right. So guys, this is the formula. So I'm gonna log in on my phone now just to show you. I believe for me, I'll show you guys where to put in your take profit and stop loss and all that. So when you are buying, when you are in a buy position, what you want is that price should go up. All right. So that means your take profit would always be the price at which you entered the market plus the amount of pips you want to make from the market. All right. Whilst your stop loss for a buy position will be your entry price minus the number of pips you are willing to lose, because when you are buying and price is going down, you are losing. All right. So you want to know the amount of pips you want to lose from the market. Then you minus it from the price at which you enter the market. That gives you your stop loss. While in a sell position, all right, your take profit is equals to your entry price, all right, minus the number of pips you want to make, because when I am selling, I make money when price is coming down. All right. When I am selling, I make money when price is coming down, guys. All right. Why my stop loss is equals to my entry price plus number of pips. So if you are selling, if you are in a sell position in the market and price is going up, then you're going to be losing. All right. So you want to know how much of pips you want to lose from the market, then you put it there as your stop loss. All right. So guys, that is a brief explanation. Now we basically have two ways to execute trade in the market. All right. Now sorry guys, I'm going to have to log in on my phone, because a lot of us are going to be trading on our phone. So I'm going to be doing this training on my phone. So let me connect to this call using my phone. So just a minute, please. Just a minute and continue. So I'm trying to connect to this call using my phone. Okay. Yeah. So just a minute and I'll be on my phone right now. Okay. I hope you have all gotten this screen share already. I hope you have all gotten this formula down. So make sure you note it down and you guys so that I can show you guys how to put all these stuff on your. on your Mt4. Okay. Yeah, can you guys see my screen now? All right, great. So guys, let this guy log in first.